Imagine being bullied just because you're not like them. That was me. Half-fae. Not enough. Never enough. They laughed, whispered, made sure I remembered my place. And him, he let it all. I thought I'd left that version of my life behind. I was wrong. 10 years later, I thought I'd left all that behind. The sunlight slipped through my curtain and hit me straight in the eyes. I groaned and turned away, but it didn't help. Morning had come whether I was ready or not. I sat up and stared out the window. The city was already awake. Fae drifted between buildings like it was nothing, like life was just easy for them. I took a deep breath. Another day, another chance, I whispered. Then the knocking started. Hard, aggressive. I froze. I moved slowly toward the door and peeked through the hole. My stomach dropped. It was my landlord. He was shouting about rent, about how I hadn't paid in over 2 months, about how I'd be evicted if I didn't pay soon. I stayed quiet, barely breathed. After what felt like forever, he finally left. I slid down the wall and pressed my hand to my chest. "It's going to be okay," I whispered. "I'll figure this out." I had to believe that. I went to the fridge and opened it. Milk, cereal. That was all I had. I ate slowly, staring at nothing. Then I grabbed the newspaper and flipped straight to the job listings. One job didn't pay enough. Another barely paid at all. And then I saw it. Executive assistant. Thorn Enterprises. The pay was enough to survive here in Fairy World, enough to breathe. So I applied to all of them. My phone rang almost immediately. Thorn Enterprises. They asked if I could come in for an interview, today, in an hour. I said yes before fear could stop me. After that, I headed to Fairy Dust Cafe to meet my best friend. Nyx was behind the counter like always, sliding a drink across to me with a smile. She asked how I was doing. I told her I was tired, but hopeful. I told her about the interview. And then I admitted the truth, that if nothing worked out, I might have to go back to the Earth realm and stay with my parents. She shook her head immediately, told me not to think like that, told me to stay. I smiled, even though I wasn't sure I believed it. Then I left for Thorn Enterprises. The building was massive. Inside, the lobby was full of full fae. Perfect wings, perfect posture. They stared. They whispered. I sat quietly, confident, because I knew I belonged there. When it was my turn, the interviewer looked over my file and asked, "With your qualifications and distinctions, why haven't you been hired before?" I told her the truth. I'm half-fae. Her expression changed, just for a second. Then she smiled politely and said they would call me. By evening, I was back home, cooking the last noodles in my pantry. Then my phone buzzed again, a message from my landlord. Final notice. Pay up or leave within a week. I leaned back in my chair and stared at the ceiling. "Oh, what a day," I whispered. I didn't know what would happen next, but I knew one thing. I wasn't done fighting.